Dave, Julio Urias battled through some inconsistencies, but was able to really settle down after that first inning. How would you say that he battled tonight?
It was huge. It was a huge outing for us. That first inning just couldn't command the fastball. Slider wasn't there, but found a way to minimize damage. And then after that, he just really settled in and gave us the length we needed. The velocity was there, the slider was back, the changeup was on plate, and it's a really good offensive club over there. And for Julio to, get to the 90 pitch threshold, go through 6 was big.
You mentioned the 6 innings, and the bullpen comes in once again to do the job. How much fun has it been to watch these guys, particularly as you get to know Brusdar Graterol a little bit more?
Yeah, it's great, and I think that when you can tack on some runs and get Brusdar in there, he was really good. Made a nice play covering first base, and he continues to shine and just showed some athleticism right there. Obviously getting Dennis in there, getting in some work, and then Jake in there. So it was a clean game defensively, got some starters out of the game, so get them off their feet a little bit too.
7 extra base hits tonight, up and down the lineup. How were you guys able to effectively get against not only Weaver, their starter, but their bullpen as well?
Well, Weaver is a lot like Gallen as far as stuff. Really good arm, and for us, fortunately, Eddie, the big hit, the big homer. Matt Beaty followed that up with the homer. Then AJ hit a first pitch breaking ball for homer off their, a guy in the pen. And for us, just keep tacking on. It was big. Mookie's still swinging the bat well. Corey as well. So a night like this where we can kind of, not play a tight game to the end was a good thing for all of us.
All right. Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Next question from Jack Harris. Go ahead, Jack.
Hey, Dave, was tonight just an example of the kind of depth you guys have when you can, not have Cody, but then be able to turn to Matt and Edwin, guys who, if it wasn't for a 30-man roster, may or may not have even been on the team right now?
No, absolutely. And I think that it was, I was really making sure, we got to make sure we get Eddie and Matt at bats and start games. And so when they can come out there and still get big hits, it's going to help them throughout the season and also get guys like Cody off their feet once in a while. And it just speaks to the depth we have, and we got a lot of good players.
How did Cody look in that pregame BP session?
He looked good. Chico was throwing BP, and Cody took some good swings. And I think that, Cody wanted to be in there tonight, but just mentally, I think he was still good. He was kind of really jovial today, all day and throughout the game, so that was good for him.
What are you seeing from Corey Seager right now? I mean, it seems like he's getting the barrel to almost everything he sees, this week.
Obviously, he's healthy. He's seeing the baseball well. He's using the big part of the field, and he's taking strikes or taking balls and swinging at strikes. And Corey, he can run it count if he needs to. He sees the ball out of the hand really well, but I think a lot of it is he's just really healthy and seeing it really well.
Thank you.
Yep.
Next question from Ken Gurnick. Go ahead, Ken.
Were you just giving Betts and Seager an inning or two off?
Well, Corey yesterday took a foul ball off of his calf and felt really good today, obviously good enough to play. And towards that 5th inning, there was a little cramping. And so after he took that at bat, I wanted to get him off his feet and, reassess for tomorrow's day game. With Mookie, 4 games potentially, including tomorrow on this turf, and just tighten up a little bit with his legs. So I just said, you know what? He said he was fine, want to be in there, but I just felt, get Kike in at bat, get Mookie off his feet as well.
And one other thing, you mentioned depth, and I know the rest of baseball is probably tired of hearing about it, but tonight you get home runs from guys who really don't figure to start, and you got your MVP sitting up in the stands. What's it like to be a manager when you have that kind of depth and you can put up 11 runs like that without having arguably your best hitter?
No, absolutely. I always ask the question, what makes a good manager? Good players. And we have a lot of good players. And I think that, again, just the opportunity for those guys to play, to participate, to contribute, was huge. And also for Cody to sit back and cheer on his friends, his teammates, was a good thing. And he's recharged, and we got the big boy going tomorrow. So looking to win a series.
Thanks.
Next question from Tyler Lomans. Go ahead, Pedro. Go ahead.
Sorry, I had to unmute. Hey, Dave.
Hi, Pedro.
Hey, man, how are you? Hey, apologies. I'm sure you already covered this pregame, but I wasn't on it. Can you just let me know, what is it like to have Kershaw back?
Well, I'll tell you tomorrow. No, it's great. I think that he threw a pen Thursday, was really excited about it, felt good. And just knowing he's going to make a start, his debut for 20, I know he's thrilled. The players are excited for him. And we'll sense it more tomorrow morning. There's just a different demeanor in the clubhouse on his pitch day. So I think, we're happy for the Dodgers, but I think a tick more, we're just happy for Clayton because he's worked so hard to get back.
How much will you be monitoring him physically, just because it is still relatively early in a 60-game season?
Yeah, we'll have some eyeballs on him. It's his first start. I don't recall how many days it's been since he's really pitched in a game, and I think that last one was the simulated game with the inter-squad game we had. So we'll keep it on him. I don't really know a number right now as far as pitch count, but number one, we've got a fresh bullpen, and I'm just looking forward to making his debut.
Thanks, Dave.
All right.
Thanks, Dave.